Boy, was that loud. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry. Oh dear, that was extremely loud. And so was I just now. Apologies, apologies. Oh dear me. Um, good morning. Hello, hello. I've got a bit of tonight, or today, or in this particular time zone. Um, in, you know, the infinite constant that is time and space in this very moment, um, or in this particular period of time, particularly in these next 4 hours or so. I would like to beat Everhood. I would prefer to defeat this game because it's really living up to its name right now, and I don't know if I appreciate that. But how's it going, to meet you? Welcome in. I hope you've been well. And I hope you are staying hydrated in this horrible, horrible heat. Because it is unmistaken. um, it is unmistakably like incredibly warm, like unbelievably warm right now. And, you wouldn't want to have a heat stroke or anything, so get those fluids. Get those fluids. Get that water. Yeah, it's something stupid like 30 degrees when the sun is down. Something ridiculous like that. It's not that hot over here anymore. Yeah, it's pretty warm here. It's pretty warm. It's pretty warm. It's 28 degrees right now. It's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. Fun this over we watched anime and stuff and like Cat Quest 2. I own that game. It seems really cute. What anime were you watching? What anime were you enjoying? I can't find any anime that I'm like super interested in. I can't find anything that like really like grabs me. You know, which is unfortunate. I used to enjoy anime a lot as a kid and as a teen, but I can't help but feel like anime doesn't really appeal to me right now. Or the sort of anime that are coming out just can't seem to appeal to me. Uh, which is unfortunate, but I'm sure there will come a time when something mainstream will come out that is my vibe. Though it doesn't have to be mainstream either, it's just difficult to find stuff when they're sort of under the radar. Chainsmoker Cat, you talked about that. One Piece and Bleach. Mm-mm. I know that there's a new, like, One Piece remake coming out. I thought of that. I know that's a thing that's being released, if I'm not mistaken. It should use that remake with better pacing. I think that's what they're doing. Because the original anime is incredibly long, with some filler as well. So it makes sense that they're shortening it. It makes sense. It makes sense. It does. It does. But last time we left off, We were playing Everhood, and we were attempting to beat a particular enemy in the game. That enemy being, we'll see if it spawns right about now. If it doesn't, we can leave and come back, but yes, we are still in this fight. Yes, we are. We still need to defeat the light being. The light being is a pain in my butt. Yeah, I'll overcome it eventually. I will, I will. I just gotta keep trying. The music is distorted this time around, which makes me think that the light being should be here. But maybe it was always like that. Wow, you're really stubborn. You don't want to spawn today. I reloaded the correct save, didn't I? I did. Okay. Neat. There you are. You little rascal. You silly wobbly little thing. Look at how cute you are. Alright, I gotta kill you. Nothing personal. It's quite personal though, considering I fought you for over an hour. So I guess I shouldn't lie. Let's go. No, it's not a terrible first attempt. Bum, 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 bum. It's nice that the song for this fight is good. If it was not good, I would be going a little bonkers. It's probably one of the toughest bosses I ever fought in a video game. Which is high praise for a game like this. Unfortunate. I guess we're gonna have to reload the patterns as we go along. Because Scott Coffin is no slouch. And what does this feature we can name a song to it and it will recognize it? That's really, really nice. I wonder how good and accurate it actually is though. I would imagine that if it's a new feature then it might not be so accurate. I shouldn't be mashing the button, I should be timing it. Whenever I mash it, I always get punished. Down. Also, I think my camera got stuck again. Dang it! God damn it, camera. Please. Please work. No, my stupid camera. Okay. Well, let me become a... let me become a figment of your imagination for a second. As I reset my model really quickly. Should take just a minute. There we go. Okay. Should be good. Done. Again. I'll beat you eventually. This fight is so tough when you actually have to kill him. Because all I originally tried to do was survive his barrage. But now I have to deal with I have to deal with trying to, like, I don't know. Also, my camera is like fucked irreversibly, I think. Okay. Well, I guess we'll use our 2D models tonight and see if I can fix it later. But for now, I will use. Do I want to be a doggy? Do I want to be a gremlin? Do I want to be? What do I want to be? I'll be a doggo. I'll be a doggo today. I'll be a doggo. Owl. You should be faster. You should be faster. Nope, not this time. After the initial barrage, it's easier, but it's still incredibly quick. also keep making the mistake of assuming that I will be able to instantly absorb another shot the moment I finish my first absorption, but there's like a downtime. There's like an animation to it, so I should be slower. I should be slower. I'm being too fast. Oh dear. Here we go. Hi, Booster! Fear the dread creature. How's it going? It's good to see you. Have you been well? Have you been good? Why did I do that? Here we go. No! Hi, Bimek! Hi, hi! Come on, game, throw me a bone. This is taking way too much effort on my part. Thank you for the 50 stream streak. Well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a lot of streams. That's a lot of streams. That's a hefty load of streams. That's a full bowl of streams. It's a load of streams, yeah. You never heard that expression? Well, now you just did. I just can't find the exit. That's fair. I've done a pretty good job at hiding it. Hi, Dom. Yeah, it's a little much. I think in each attempt where I get further and further into the fight, I do deal more damage and I do get the light being lower and lower. So I think I'm getting better. I think I'm improving. Pretty sure. Just a shame because I don't imagine I would get a lot of nutrients from devouring a light being, being made entirely of light. I don't think there's a lot of nutrients or omega-3 or protein in that. Or any fiber either. I think it would be quite an unfilling meal, which is a shame. I am a creature composed entirely of greed and gluttony, and I need to consume. And I will consume this light being as well, eventually. It's just that, I don't know, I'm thinking about the logistics of it, and I'm like, this doesn't seem like a very satisfying meal. But hi, how's it going? How are you? Dang. What if I make you a bowl of corn pops? I don't want corn pops, I want meat. I want raw meat. I want to eat something that's breathing. Anyway. I want to consume thy flesh. I like the taste of iron. Okay. Dang it. And almond milk. Almond milk is pretty good. Oh, excuse me, soy milk is pretty good. Blood is good, but you know. I wouldn't mind having oat milk or soy milk as an alternative. Hmm. Hmm. Your forehead is so big. Your head is like a microphone shaped. Soy milk? So you mean you don't just eat meat, eggs, and ramen? No! I'm not a right-wing fitness influencer. No. For breakfast today, actually, I had cottage cheese with honey, with a drizzle of honey, with cinnamon, and with blueberries, and it was delicious. I don't actually consume a lot of meat. Now that I think about it, I barely consume any meat. I guess I eat tuna and salmon and fish generally. And sometimes I have something like chicken. Yeah, I think milk. I think like animal products have been so like, I don't know. There's such an excess of it. The fact that it became an industrialized thing to, you know, farm animal meat is very bad. Not just for the environment and for the animals, but for people as well. Because obviously the quality of the meat itself is not great. Honestly, it's impossible to make like meat production a completely like non-industrial local thing. But it's a nice dream to have. No! Oh, thanks so well, dear. Damn it. I saw there was American chicken. American chicken what? And it was like overgrown. And it fell because it was so big. Oh yeah, they just stuff them full of food. That is definitely something farmers do. But I'm not here to like shame people or make them feel bad for consuming what they consume. It's like whatever. Everyone should make their own decisions, and everyone should do their own research and whatnot. I think a lot of mistakes that vegans like do or that vegans make is that they're too preachy. They're very preachy. And that makes people not want to listen to them, even if they're correct. Like, it doesn't matter if you're correct if you're annoying, you know? No. We're getting so close. I can taste it. Like the singer singing Flow something? I don't know what he's saying. Apparently people have been trying to reconstruct the song and figure out the lyrics for a while. And then only to realize that the lyrics are stupid and meaningless. Which, you know, honestly might be the message of this whole game. Life is absurd and meaningless, and there is no absolute truth, and you should derive your own meaning from it. There is no absolute truth or meaning of life. You find your own meaning and your own purpose. It's very absurdist in that way. That is what it sounds like, but I think some certain people said that like the singer in the song is singing like individual letters, like Y R U, the letters of the English alphabet. Because I think they're saying YRURMVE. Whatever that could mean? No idea. But it means something, probably. But probably not. Oh, these songs made first game? Yeah, this game has incredible music. And obviously none of them are copyrighted because, well... obviously, they're making this... They're selling this game for money. You'd imagine all these songs would be original. No. Ba-da-ba-ba. Damn. This is... this is hell. This is EDM hell. This is electronic music hell. I feel like I'm in an infinite rave. Which is probably what hell is. Maybe. It can't be that, but what do you mean? The Scott Coffin is raining divine vengeance upon me. What do you mean? What do you mean it's not that bad? The song is cool, it's really cool. Along this cocktail in school, you pour sugar, free pear juice, concentrate to the glass, then for the rest you pour sugar-free Sprite. It turns green and alters the taste of it. That sounds good. I want a cocktail. Hello, Stuya. Hello, hello. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. How is it going? Simple question, if you don't mind. Very simple question. How do you defeat the living, breathing manifestation of light? Because I can't figure it out. I'm doing alright. It is hot though. It's very hot. It's very warm. You change the difficulty? No. But my gamer cred. But my gaming credibility. How will you listen to any of my opinions if I don't beat it on the toughest difficulty? Hi Dojiko! Hi. Welcome in. How are you? How absurd. How absurd. How absurd is this? I beat the living manifestation of light by blocking it with solid coverings or walls. Oh, you meant in the scheme. Yeah. How do you think of you as a Pokemon of your past endeavors? That's very sweet. Thank you. Also, I refuse to accept this compliment until I beat this boss. No. What have you been playing lately, Listeria? Have you been streaming anything fun? Surely this is possible. Wrapping up Link to the Past in about 4 hours from now, and also finishing up Dorpimon. After Dorpimon ran out of Pokemon Violet on Saturday, is that a Pokemon home hack? I've heard a lot of good things about a lot of you know, um, ROM hacks that people have been making lately for the older games on the GBA and the Game Boy Color. And it's a challenge. Oh, I see. What sort of challenge is it? I'd love to know. I'd love to. I also checked out Pocopia's DLC in a Gorilla stream yesterday. Oh, nice. Pocopia looks super cute. I'm just playing vanilla Pokemon Violet, but I can only use Dopey Pokemon. So did you create a list of what Pokemon classify as Dopey? That's a fun challenge also. That sounds unique. I need to get into Pokemon more. I need to play the classic Pokemon games. I've only ever never beaten a single classic Pokemon game, which is Pokemon Emerald for the Game Boy Advance. Pretty much there'll be Pokemon on all the awkward looking ones. But they also include the ones like lax and quirky nature. Oh, I see. Damn it, no. Ugh. Surviving this fight is tough enough. Classic Pokemon games are good for shorter content, since the games were a lot shorter back then, that's true. I'm also not great at RPGs. Meh. So I bet it would take longer than you'd think. The newer games trend toward more story elements and out of Pokemon to catch. Like, at least 300 per game. Just in the main game. I wish there were more Pokemon games centered around, like, I don't know. I feel like Pokemon has such high potential to be like a very difficult RPG. Or to be an RPG that is like more interactive. At least a more strategic RPG that has more going for it than just grinding, you know? But I don't really think that's a concept that's fully, like, explored. Or at least not to its full potential. I think Pokemon tries to be too many things at once. But the one thing that seems to be focused on consistently in social interactions via link play, yeah. Well, I think it's cool if they focus on different aspects of the game with every entry, you know? Kind of like a Street Fighter almost. I know this is a weird, strange comparison to make, but hear me out. A lot of fighting games are very different with each entry, and explore different philosophies on how they want the game to be played with each entry. And I think it would be cool if they were to do that with Pokemon. So some games would be more focused on the exploration and catching different Pokemon, while other games would be focused on the combat and so on and so forth, you know? And the challenge and strategy of it, and team building. I'm fighting for my life. In other words, there's less RPG changes to the game and more making it accessible for people to play the game with each other. Yeah. But I don't hate the fact that like they focus on the social aspect of Pokemon. I think it's cool that they try to make it as social of an experience as possible. Even if Nintendo might not understand how gamers are. So the opposite of Monster Hunter? But shouldn't Monster Hunter be intrinsically a social game? Because you're going to be like assembling a party that will do stuff with you. Doesn't that make it social? some folk interpret that as the creator being autistic himself. But that's not what he said. Eh? There's an often misunderstood quote from Pokemon's creator in an interview where he says the idea behind Pokemon was to encourage autistic kids in the 90s to be more sociable. Interesting. Me and my girlfriend wanted to go back to Wilds after dropping it for a while. And when we got back in, we were like, what the fuck is the difference between a link party and a squad? Why can't I see you? How do we start a quest together? Everything. I tried to get into Monster Hunter World. I own that game. I got that game for dirt cheap. Everything feels so monotonous. Everything feels so tedious to do. I think if I try to get into it with a group of people who I liked, it would be really fun, but I've yet to do that. It's one of those games that I really want to play with people. I just don't know who to play it with. Hi there. Hello. How's it going? How are you? Well, the way says that the lyrics go YOURLOVE. So maybe like your love. I don't know. It's stupid. It's silly. I don't think it's meant to make sense. I think it's cool. It is pretty cool. Something can be cool and stupid at the same time. The lyrical roleplay is pretty cool. I would say so. I think I'm just jaded and mad at this fight. I think so. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, if anyone wants to play Monster Hunter World, my DMs are open. Oh, I did that to myself. Damn, I survived the barrage too. Dang it. I never got into Monster Hunter. I tried some on Switch. It never clicked with me. Hi, Tom. Hi. Bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va, mon ami? How's it going? How are you? Bien. Et tu? Ça va bien. I love berets. I love berets. I need to get myself a beret. I keep saying this, but I never get one. I'd look good with a beret. I'd look fabulous. I'm doing good playing Act Divers with friends. Hell yeah, I hope you'll have fun. Go liberate those, that stinky, gross, snotty bug planet. Are there different kinds of berets? If so, what style do you prefer? That's a good question. I guess I'll have to look something like that up, but I mean, I think a standard, if I can get a purple beret, if I could get a purple or like a lavender colored beret, then that'd be awesome. If I could get something like cute looking and, soft looking like this looks like something I would wear. I would wear the heck out of this. I would rock this. This looks cute. I would wear this. But I was going to ask that in Francais, but I forgot how to translate what I had said. Fair enough. I don't know French either. Which is ironic, considering the fact that I'm French. I got as far as, well, taille de beret. I don't know if I types. And then I forgot how to say, do you like, or what do you prefer? I need to start studying French. I took French in high school for like 4 years, and in college for 1 year. That was 20 years ago. Damn. I took French for 1 year in school, but our French teacher didn't care, and also hated where they lived. So, I only got to, I didn't get to learn much because our teacher sucked. So, I learned a little bit, but nothing substantial. Which is a shame because, other than me thinking it's a very pretty language in general, French would be really useful for me in particular. French would be super useful, you know. I like to imagine that it shouldn't be too difficult to learn, considering I've learned English and that's like an amalgamation of a bunch of European languages. But, that's weird assumption to make probably, and they probably don't have that much of a correlation. Okay. Again. Absolutely, I love French. Plus, it is one of the most secondary languages in... I don't know where that is. An often forgotten part of the world for the West. In Africa? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, there are French-speaking parts of Africa, aren't there? Like, more than half of African nations use French as their diplomatic language. Yeah. We are forever here listening to this cool song with Flow forever and ever and ever and ever. When I first heard that like parts of Africa were French speaking, I almost went, "Oh, cool," and then I realized that the reasons for that being the case are very not cool. Quite the opposite of cool. Oh yeah, a lot of the French influences from colonization for sure. It's not arguable. It's just that in a lot of places they just don't teach you about that. Like at all. Like they don't teach you about that like at all because you know, certain places don't want you to know about their origin and how they came to be. So, yeah. Some people are just ignorant to it. Thank you for the sippies in the head, but hi, Debbie. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. So close at them. Was I really close? Was I? I didn't even notice. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Oh, big stretch. Ugh. 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 But ever since the decolonial period, a lot of the same nations have done their best to make um, being their own nations work, albeit with the borders that were drawn up 150 years ago. Mm-hmm. Work's been a killer, but I'm doing well. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you rest well. Later today, W, when you get off work. How was your day? It was good. It was good. I had breakfast not too long ago. I had cottage cheese with a drizzle of honey, cinnamon, and blueberries, which was delicious. I had a cube of the 85% dark chocolate that I had, which is absolutely delicious, and I love it. And I made it a habit to like have a cube a day as like a treat. Um, and I love dark chocolate. I am such a huge fan of dark chocolate. Work was a little bit more busy because we were preparing for the weekend. So I was a little bit more tired walking home from work, and my legs were kind of killing me. But I'm good. I'm getting plenty of rest. Dark chocolate is the best. I love dark chocolate. It's my favorite chocolate ever. I love dark chocolate. Big, big fan. The weekend might be rough. Tomorrow might, or today rather, because technically I'm starting my day. But today might be a little rough. But I'll try to stretch plenty. So it's not as rough on my joints. I'll be listening. Bye bye. Bye bye. Enjoy. You're listening? Hmm. I mean, I like mine with less sugar, but that's just me. Do you mean the 70-30% cocoa dark chocolates? Or does that have plenty of sugar? Only dark chocolates? I like the higher percentages. I like 80. I like 70 to 80%. Sometimes I add it to my espresso, which is amazing. I love chocolatey taste in my espresso. Sometimes I either add cocoa powder or an actual just block of dark chocolate. Like I pour espresso over it and it's delicious. That's nice. It is nice. You should try sometime. I might do that today. Some of the Mexican restaurants I go to um serve pollo el mole or pollo en mole that uses dark chocolate for the mole base. Ooh, I don't know what that is though. Is there a drink? Ah, damn, many kinds of mole. It just means chicken and mole sauce. Oh, I see. The one most people are familiar with is probably guacamole. Right. But most common mole is chocolate based. Ooh, neato. Yeah, take the answer out. Yeah. Go for it, go for it. I'm gonna have to look that up. That sounds interesting. I've been wanting to like explore more different like cuisine from different places in the world. And Mexican cuisine seems absolutely delicious and amazing. We're getting so close. We're getting so close. Pollo and mole. What about some dark chocolate banana dish? I don't know how I would make that. I guess melt dark chocolate in a pot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really work with desserts a lot, so I don't really know how I would do something like that. But there's most definitely recipes out there that have both of these things, banana and dark chocolate. I think it's a good combo. Yeah, I haven't heard of banana or dark chocolate dessert, but I'm sure it exists. Most definitely. I had something dessert-ish for breakfast, so I shouldn't think about desserts right now. That last part is relentless. It really is. The beginning is definitely where I need to do the most damage. Just so I don't have to work as hard later on. And the latter phases are the survival phases, as I like to call them. But every phase is a survival phase if I play bad. Okay, let's do it. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, finally. I love you, Arya. Use it well. Yeah. Yippee. Oh, that didn't count as a soul. Look at that. Oh, interesting. You had no soul. Oh, I see, I see. Oh, so I should not feel bad about that. Cool. sorry. I just feel really good about what I did today. Save the game. I'm planning to. My lord, my arm is tired. Phrasing! Nice. Good luck with whatever you're doing. Okay. I need to look something up. Does the cat statue spawn in New Game Plus? That's not my question. You need to walk in and out of the cosmic hub repeatedly until it appears. Its appearance seems to be random. If it disappears, you can try the method to make it reappear. Okay. So I just need to leave this place and come back until I see the cat statue. Apparently. Which it might take a while. It might take a while. I don't know if I need to like close the game and reload it, or if I just need to go in and out of a door. I'm not sure. Okay, I just need to leave and come back. Cool. So, let's do it. We gotta keep doing it until we see the cat statue. I don't remember what the cat statue should be there, which might be problematic. There you are, you little... A free-eyed cat statue. A faded description under the statue says, "Bring me my eyes, and I will allow you to meet your maker." You inserted the emerald. You inserted the ruby. Are you sure you want to insert the last piece? Before I do, I'm gonna save. Thank you. And now we do it. Inserted the emerald. Inserted the ruby. You inserted the aquamarine. Oh? Oh dear. Oh, how's the audio, by the way? I probably should have been asking that question. Is it loud enough? Is it quiet enough? What? Okay, give me a minute. Sorry. could always tone it up, but at least I can hear. To me, that sounds as though I should tone it up. I'm gonna tone it up slightly. The game, that is. There we go. How? Oh, we're just getting into it, huh? Okay. Whoa. My maker is mean. Oh, what are you? Oh no. Oh, what are you? God is alive and well, and I hate the fact that he is. that they are, that it is. Whatever. I don't know, I'm used to having games way louder, to the point that some people would tell me to tone them down. Fair enough. I don't know, I'm just selfish and I want my voice to be the focus because I like my voice too much. That's probably the reason. I like your voice too much too. Hush. How dare you try and flatter me and succeed? Stop it! Sometimes though, I just want to listen to the music, so there will be times when I just shut up as I'm streaming. That's fair. This game is very music based, so I should probably start doing that too. How do I do that? Oh, actually, that's it. Neat. Okay, it's about to get crazy. I mean, it's been crazy. Is that a gnome? What is that, a sock puppet? Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Help. Help. This is kind of what I wanna see when I die. You know? Like, if there is a divine being that created us, I hope it's as unhinged as I expect it to be. That's insane. Sounds like the music crescendo is in the second phase. The ultimate creator is a trickster god? I hope so. The afterlife is just an EDM concert. Forever. I think I said that right. I think that's... Yeah, electronic dance music. The afterlife is just an EDM concert. I should have known. I know, right? That's the ultimate truth. Speaking of afterlife and EDM, have you played Heart of Neon Abyss? I've definitely heard of it. Interesting conversation topics we find ourselves in. I've most definitely heard of Neon Abyss. I don't think I ever played it though. Actually, I might own this game on Epic Games. I might have gotten it for free. I think I have it. Ew, we should play it. Emo dance music? No, it's electric dance music. I have it on my Nintendo Switch. I love getting indie games on my Nintendo Switch so I can just pop on. Like mostly roguelikes and bullet hells and stuff like that. I have Enter the Gungeon on my Switch. I have Hollow Knight on my Switch. Oh god, I can't focus. I have some of the Mega Man collections on my Switch that I already played on stream. Which I guess is more of an action platformer. I should get Palacio on my Switch. And yeah, Hades is apparently just a rave. It's a 2D roguelite game where you're sent to Hades and you are like a hitman to beat the other key cards. Neat. I do enjoy cyberpunk aesthetics in my games as well, and it seems kind of cyberpunk in a way. Neon Abyss, that is. If you like Bloodshot as a fan-made Game Boy Advance port, yeah, I know. I tried it and it's a little rough. I'd rather just play Bloodshot. I could play that on my new brick. Yeah, I'd like to try it, but I don't imagine it runs very well. But maybe I should try it. Die. What? Oh, another one. Dang it. How many gods are there? Oh, you're back. Get out of here, the both of you. Oh no. Of course. Ow. Oh. Oh no. Stop. I can't believe I survived that. They're so relentless. Oh, simply surviving you is not gonna be enough. I have to actually kill you. Oh, oh dear. I have to kill God. Cool. Okay. Well, who's ready to kill God? Just kill God. It's also simple to do. Yeah, I just need to murder the developers in-game. In-game. Because I'm obviously fighting the developers. But before we do that, kill God never gets old. I think it's more novel in a game like this because this game's gods are not like they're not evil beings or like, righteous. They're how do you say, chaotic, or rather, I forgot the word for it. There's something very nihilistic about this game. There's something very there's something very nihilistic and absurdist about this game. It's an absurdist sort of like creator, you know? I think this game is all about like trying to send you the message like stop looking for meaning where there isn't any. You know? Stop looking for purpose like that is inherent to this world. Find your own purpose and meaning. Everything is insane and crazy and meaningless and anything could happen at any moment. Makes sense to me. I think so. Regardless, we're gonna kill God after our silly little break. I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna stretch, I'm gonna get some more water, and then I will be right back. So I will see you all in a bit. I'm gonna leave you all with Abby. Abby will take care of you until I have returned. So make sure you two get along, and I will be right back in about 10 to 15 minutes. No, ready. We're back. Hello, hello. We were talking about coffee earlier, and I couldn't stop myself from getting coffee. I could not. I had to get coffee. I had to get some coffee. I couldn't stop myself. Ollie wants to test out a new knife. Hmm? Oh, what? That's what that foam is. Coffee foam. Sure. Let's go with that. Let's go with it. If I don't put 100% of my focus on this, I will die so quickly. I will die so fast. This is a good pastime to wait while my coffee gets cold. Or colder, rather. There you are. Okay, I want that now. Come at me. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. my coffee to this? This is not my chill, relaxing coffee drinking time that I was looking forward to. I'm moving too much. Most polystatic gods are neutral. I was thinking more like gods in video games, you know? Which might be what you're talking about. No. Masterclass. What a tough phase. Okay. This phase gets easier if I simply pay attention. No, I'd evil FaceTime. Yeah, that's not. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's evil. That's what evil people do. If I didn't have coffee, I would be very upset right now. I'll have you know. Ah, that's nice. So you went up to the hardest ending and the hardest difficulty? Surprised people? What do you mean? Why would I ever do that? To be fair, I did do the easiest ending first, which was the pacifist ending. And then the game was like, what, do you think we're gonna reward you for not killing anyone? Pfft. Get a load of this eggplant. Are you sure that is easier than doing the normal route? Well, you only need to kill the one enemy. I'd imagine that to do the normal route. I'd imagine like the other NPCs won't just let me murder them, you know? I think it would be like there would be a battle or a struggle. And I need to do 30. I need to kill 30 of them, so... I'd imagine the pacifist route is the easiest one. Maybe. Hi, Frida. Hi. Welcome in. How's it going? How was... I think last time I saw you stream, it was either like an Internet Explorer game or that penguin game. I don't remember which one it was. It was either of those. Those are perfect descriptions, yes. But yeah, don't mind me. I'm just trying to kill God. So, you know. It's a normal it's a very normal Friday for me. This looks cool, but very intense. This game can be quite intense sometimes. The absurdest rhythm bullet hell. That has an entire story committed to telling you how everything is meaningless and everything should have an ending. Is quite intense, believe it or not. Oh, heck. Yeah, because we literally did the passive standing and and the game was like pfft. Imagine having morality. Like good for you not killing anyone. Alright, now go back to killing everyone. Like, okay. Sure. Nihilist herd, pretty much. Like, good job. Like, trying to force your morals onto us. Now, please kill everyone, because that's your job. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, well, if the game forced my hand... if the game forced my hand, I might as well start with the developers in the game. Because I think that's who I'm supposed to be fighting right now. Sounds legit. Ah. This fight is a little difficult. The first half of this game is very cute, actually. It's very cute, it's very cozy. And then it becomes this. So I guess it's more like a reverse Undertale. Well, we're gonna be here for a while. It's so it's so insane. But yeah, hi Yufida. I started thinking, what if you do the pacifist ending, but in the at the frog fight you shoot back and kill the frog? What happens then? It will probably just revert to the previous ending or to the normal route. I would assume. That was popped awake with coffee. Nice. I think it's a novel idea for a game to convince you that your choices matter, only to go, you actually don't have a choice. I think that's cool. Because that's what this game did. This game was like, oh yeah, your choices matter, and you know, the way you approach playing the game matters and changes things. And then they go, psych. Psych, nothing matters. I think I'll go to sleep now. Good luck. Have a good night, Tony, too. Thank you for stopping by. Night night. I just wanna win. How did I do it the first time? Also, what coffee did you get? I actually just got myself a chocolate espresso. First time lucky wins are such a curse because everything after them feels bad. It's sure. But I passed this phase more than once, most definitely. And I thought to myself like, oh, I figured it out. No, I didn't. Born out already, thank you. No, time for this madness. Oh boy, more madness. An Alpine Apple Blast. Ooh. I'm sorry, Fida, that sounds a little bougie. It's a light roast fermented with green apple and wine yeast. It tastes very fruity. That sounds really good. It's extremely bougie. I'm only bitter about it because I also am a bougie coffee drinker, and I'm like, damn, that sounds really delicious. I want that. I totally accept that I have this bougie coffee habit. It's okay, me too. Like, unironically calling you that would make me a hypocrite. What? Whoa. Come on, bring your friend. Meanwhile, my dinner, 1 a.m. instant noodles. Ah! No! Ah! I mean, my dinners are pretty simple, personally as well. No, I got you killed. No, I love me a little tiny bit. um, I don't know. My dinners are usually something like lighter, but I try to make sure like that it has nutrients and stuff like that. So I don't think instant noodles are bad if you like add things to them. If you're able to add veggies in there or like eggs, protein, any sort of fiber. It's okay if I add an egg. I'd say so. I don't think instant noodles are bad. I just think they lack a lot of things. But I try to make myself like... I usually go for egg fried rice for dinner when I come back home. They're very, very salty and need at least some frozen veggies. I'd say so. I usually make egg fried rice when I go back home from work. I had that today and I noticed that we had some bagel seasoning with sesame seeds and I think there was some Hawaiian salt in there and stuff like that, and I sprinkled some of that in. I did some soy sauce. I got soy sauce and a little bit of 100% peanut butter that I mixed together. And I put that on the rice as well. Which might sound a little strange. Oh yeah, and some shallots and green onions. So much flavor. I over season my food. I most definitely do. I think it's a habit that I picked up from like, I don't know, eating or living with people who like their food very bland and me just not liking most of the food that I was made to eat. So I would just make my own or like purchase other stuff. No, I love eating strong flavors. When I was growing up, my parents would scold me for eating just the dishes while neglecting the plain white rice. Yeah. It's why I sort of don't leave if I'm eating like a whole course meal. I don't really leave them in the segments that they're left in. I am eating them together. You're supposed to eat them together. Yeah, some people like to eat their food in like segments. Like, oh, I'm gonna eat this and then that. I just mix stuff together and I just create chaos on my plate. But that is sort of how I see rice. I see rice as a base to put other stuff on. So it kind of makes sense to me. I always have rice in my pantry because I know I'll just make that the base for everything. Whatever meal I want to add or I want to have, I'm gonna eat it over rice. It's a good base? Yeah, it is. Pasta is another good one. Or like very small like pasta grains, like couscous and other stuff like that. Soaks up all the sauce, picks up all the flavor. Yeah. But the cooking I do is very basic. So I want to try more things. Okay. It's funny though. I had what I had for breakfast today, which was a few hours ago. I had cottage cheese with a bowl of cottage cheese with blueberries, cinnamon, and a teaspoon of honey that I mixed together. Um, which was really good. It was delicious. But my mom looked at me and she was like, you could just have the cottage cheese. You don't have to like make an amalgamation. And like, are you asking me why I'm not like boring? It's like I don't think mixing those things together is like it works. You add fruit. You add fruit to your to it's cottage is also a base. I'm not just gonna have Greek yogurt or just have cottage cheese. That's boring. But cottage cheese is also great. It's really good. It sounds like what I do with Greek yogurt instead of cottage cheese. Yeah. But it works for both, I would say. Oh, I figured it out. Never mind. Oh god. My favorite purchase so far, like as of recently, because we always have like such a lack of spices here and like herbs and whatnot. But I got cocoa powder, just cocoa powder, just a like huge pack of cocoa powder, and with nothing, no additions, and also cinnamon. And I've just been like kind of making breakfast that sort of taste like desserts, but you know, are not nearly as unhealthy or arguably as healthy or arguably somewhat healthy for you. So, um, that's been nice. Because we buy yogurts and stuff like that, but we don't have nothing for them. So if I add some natural sweeteners and some, cocoa powder or, cinnamon, then it can be very good. I want to try and make more shakes and smoothies and whatnot. And I've been wanting to get chia seeds for that. Like we buy a lot of fruit a lot of fruits, but we never do anything with them other than, you know, just eat them plainly. And I'm like, oh, I wanna have like a banana smoothie or whatever. That sounds nice. I don't think anyone's using our blender because nobody wants to clean it up. So I might as well use it. Well, I have to clean things ASAP after eating and soak them in the sink right after cooking. Yeah, right after I cook, before I let myself enjoy my meal, I do, like, I look at the counter, the kitchen counter, I look at the mess, and I'm like, I can't have that, so I have to clean it all before I even, you know, before I even start eating. Eating is my reward for cleaning. Yeah, I think that's a good approach. Because you're gonna finish your meal and then you're gonna look at the mess and you're gonna be like, ah. Well, I survived. Woohoo! Okay, fair enough. I shouldn't celebrate too early. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I'm gonna be bad this Saturday. I'm gonna be bad. I'm gonna be bad and um well, I guess treating myself is not being bad. But I'm gonna try an affogato, which is pretty much just espresso poured over an ice cream scoop. Affogato, yeah. I'm gonna try that for the first time. I never had it before. I think it's just 2 shots of espresso over ice cream. I think. Because, like, I wanted to try having cheat days on Saturdays, but I noticed that I don't actually, like, feel good on cheat days physically um, or like, I was about to say mentally, but that's a bit too dramatic. But, like, you know, my body doesn't feel great. So I would rather, like, control my portions rather than, like, have a, you know, ice cream stick or something. And, like, a purchased meal. I'm gonna make my own dessert that might be a little bit more cheaty on Saturdays. And I'm probably gonna feel better with myself. I hope you enjoy. I will. I'll take a picture of it and probably share it in Discord and whatnot. That emote is adorable. Is that new emote? I love that. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's really cute. I love seeing sprite-based emotes. It's inspired by Baba. Baba has such a cute art style. That's a awesome source of inspiration. Did you make that? I would assume so. Yes, and I spy. That's awesome. I've been wanting to make more fight-based stuff. I mean, I guess this model that I made recently is technically fight-based. Doing pixel art is like very relaxing, I find. Yeah, it can be very meditative, especially if you do gradients and dithering by hand. I completely changed my schedule just so I have more time to do just art in general. It just so happens to be for stream very often because stream gives me motivation to do other stuff. Yay, all time! Though, I could just stream that too. I could just make it a casual, like, no mic stream. I just get nervous. I just get nervous doing art when other people are watching. Streaming creative stuff is nerve-wracking. It is. I think after doing it once on my own, I would get used to it. That's usually how it goes. It was the same with streaming in general. I did it once and then I was like, that's not so bad. It was almost comforting to know that like nobody was watching. So I was like, oh, cool. This is nice. Though I guess I technically did an art stream once. Uh, I did an art stream collab, I believe, a while ago. And I was kind of caught off guard because like I wasn't given any prompts or anything in particular before the stream to draw. We kind of just did it on the spot, which was very nerve-wracking. But it was also like kind of relaxing because I didn't have anything planned out, so I was able to do whatever nonsense I wanted to without really fearing being judged at all. We kind of just came up with silly prompts to draw on the spot, which is an exercise I should do more often because I take way too long to finish an art project. No prep, but also no expectations. Exactly. The less preparation, the less expectations you have of yourself. I like your glasses. I really like this. I really like your glasses. The depths got drip. The devs know how to dress. You can tell. Those are called t-shirts or John Lennon glasses. My mom when my mom first saw me wearing t-shirts, she compared me to him. She's like, "You look like John Lennon." Damn it! I think that's who it was. Yeah. Though my hair is way longer. I could not see the resemblance, I'll be honest. I could not. Maybe in this picture. Eh, not really. Okay. Ah, well. Okay. No. I jumped into the projectile. No, I like t-shirts though. I think it's because of I think it's because of Helsing. I think the reason that I like at some point in my life got obsessed with t-shirts is because of Helsing. Everyone in that show, everyone in that story wears t-shirts. And you know what? They look awesome. They look so good. Um It's kind of similar to when I saw like Chainsaw Man, and then I went, wow, 3-piece suits are kind of awesome. if it's supposed to be like, I don't know if I should be slightly like embarrassed by the fact that like a lot of my fashion obsession stem from like either shows or anime. Eh, I guess I also look at like Pinterest images of people for like poses to draw and whatnot. And sometimes I look at someone's like what someone wears and I'm like, wow, you look cool. Wow, you look really cool. I want to look like this. For a while, I really liked Ryogi Shiki's design from the anime series Garden of Sinners, but also, um, but she's also in the multiplot game. Let me see. Oh, she looks cool. Actually, you know what? I've seen Melty Blood, or the games as well. There was a period in my life when I used to compete in fighting games, and I was really obsessed with watching the Melty Blood fighting game because I thought the visuals and everything around it and the gameplay was really cool. But what I loved is how low key all the characters were. I feel like in a lot of action shows, in a lot of action anime in particular, um, characters stand out so much with their choice of clothing and what they wear and all that. But I feel like multi-plot characters tend to look unique. Protagonist syndrome, yeah, everyone has protagonist syndrome. But I feel like in multi-plot in particular, when I look at the character designs, they all somehow manage to stand out while also dressing like individuals would dress in real life sometimes. Like it's weird because they stand out, but they also don't look out of place, and I think that's really cool. I could imagine someone wearing a lot of the stuff that they wear in those games, or in those visual novels or whatever. Tsukihime. I like the way Nasuva's characters have a whole system of statistics and special powers. There's an internal logic to it all. Multi was based on a visual novel, right? Right. So how's it going, Dobby? I saw you streaming earlier. How was your stream? How'd it go? And I might as well shout out the other streamers while here. I might as well. Isn't alright, thank you for asking. Hope all is well here. Yeah, we're trying to kill God. What were you playing? Have I seen you playing Deus Ex recently, or is that someone else? I don't remember. played Deus Ex a while back. It's been a while there. No, I was doing so well. So if it was recently, it was someone else. Some more XCOM. Oh, nice. How are you enjoying it? I own one of the XCOM games. I don't think I would be very good at it, but it would be a different kind of game to play on stream. And it would be fun. I think it was one of the more recent ones. Although, I don't know how recent XCOM 2 is. And I don't know how many XCOM games there are. 2016. It's a 10-year-old game. I've been playing it a while ago and absolutely getting smacked by that game. I am not the best strategy game player. In fact, I don't think I've ever finished my playthrough of Advanced Force for that reason. Because, like, well, this game is too hard. BRB again, see you soon. I'm not either, but that doesn't stop me. I respect that. But I absorbed it. I did. I pressed the button. Come on. Why am I trying to argue with the game like I'm in a courtroom? Like I'm pleading my case. I already died. Objection! We're not doing the Ace Attorney playthrough just yet. I wanna do that with someone. I want it to be a co-op playthrough. It's out of reading, yeah. Spelling voice. Acting duties would be put on. It would do it get for people reading the voices. Yeah. I would get tired quick. If I did all the reading on my own. I guess it would make for good voice training though. Eh. I think staying in the corner is a good strategy for this. I just need to apply it more. Hi Nova. True happiness is watching Flo stuck on what looks like Guitar Hero. Watching me struggle brings you true happiness? Wow. I should keep streaming then. How are you doing, Nova? Welcome in. And how's it going, Mike? Thank you for the applause. Doing pretty good, just relaxing. That's good, that's good. Who's reading what now? I'm gonna have to do a lot of reading when I play Ace Attorney. And so I was talking about how I would like to make it a co-op playthrough if that's possible. Yeah, that's a lot of reading. It will definitely have to be someone who like enjoys reading or doing voices, you know, stuff like that. Well, it wouldn't have to be, but like, I feel like if anyone would want to do that, it would be someone who wants to do these things. Or doesn't mind doing them, at least. I gotta stretch my fingers. I think I think my fingers are a little worn out. This game is very relaxing. Actually, let me do something stupid. It's not that stupid, but I like drinking out of this more. It's gonna sound stupid. I have this silly little sippy cup that I enjoy drinking out of more. I think because of the straw. So I just got all the water out of my thermos and onto this one. Okay. I don't know what psychological reasoning there would be out of like enjoying drinking out of a straw more, but has to be something. City straws are fun, they are. I gotta buy a bunch of like metal straws for smoothies and shakes and whatnot. You can tell that the people who made this love music. Was it obvious? It's so much. It's so much to deal with. It's so much. Okay. Again. You think like the couple developers that are being represented in this fight were like, I want myself to be the first phase. No, I'll be the first phase. There's a way to do this. And you just need to treat it more like a bullet hell than whatever unique interpretation of that this is. Surely there are some like made up bullet hell principles that I could follow that would make this easier. Or maybe not. It's just so fast. I'm just realizing what's on the screen in this beginning phase. I think it's a bunch of like stretched out assets of the game. I think these are all the doors. Oh, they are. Okay. Here you are. You little gremlin. I'm so sick of these EDM goblins. I'm so sick of them messing with me. Okay, final attempt. Because I'm running out of time. And I seem to be getting worse at this, somehow. Which I didn't think was possible, but... there's science behind this. There's like a proficiency chart. Where like, as you learn, you start like as really good, and then you start learning the patterns, and you get worse, and then you get better again. I don't remember what that chart is called, but, you know. It's probably something I just made up. Okay. We're gonna have to save this fight for tomorrow. Oh, actually, no. Tomorrow I'm not gonna be around. Well, we're going to have to save this fight for next week. So, let us move to our chatting screen. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for stopping by to the stream. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for chatting. And thank you for keeping me company. Thank you. It's very sweet of you all to do. Thank you for that, Patotiko-san. You missed, but that's okay. You missed, but I forgive you. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for chatting with me and keeping me company. That's very sweet of you. We have to raid out. Unfortunately, I have to say goodbye. But yeah. If anyone has any raid suggestions, if anyone would like me to raid any streamer in particular, if there's any lovely channel name you would like to drop in the chat, now would be a good time to do so. I will see you all once again on Monday. I will. But for now, I have to bid you adieu. I guess I'm gonna raid. Oh, let's raid a new friend. Let's raid a new friend. How do you feel about big guns? I don't know. I was never a fan of guns. Also, hi, Sanai. Hi. I hope you've been well. It's good to see you. I'm gonna send you all to a place that's a little bit more chill. I'm gonna send you all somewhere a little bit more chill. Let's go with Pizza Maid. She's playing Desktop Explorer right now. Hi, Toby. Hi. Hello, hi. Thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Hope you had fun. I did. I didn't quite beat the game, but I was close. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a good rest of your time zone, whatever it may be. And I will see you later. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.